Hey guys, Sasha from netbooknews.com with a little comparison video and review of the two 9.7-inch tablets that are available on the market. On the left side we have the new HP TouchPad, the very first WebOS tablet that just got released about a week ago over here in the United States. And on the right side we have the Apple iPad 2 that's already available since, I guess that was in March, by the end of March. So both are pretty similar, and that's not only a matter of their display size. 9.7 inch, as I told you, 1024 by 768 is the resolution. Both are sporting IPS displays. 1 GB of RAM over here with the HP TouchPad. I think the iPad 2 was 512 MB of RAM. That's a 32 GB Wi-Fi version. We have a 16 GB version over here. Also Wi-Fi 499, that was 599, but the 16 GB is the same price as the HP TouchPad version with 16 GB. And when we're taking a look at the device itself, let me just show you a huge difference is, of course, how thick it is. I mean, this is 13.7 millimeters, the HP TouchPad, and the iPad is, I think it was like 8.9. Well, it was definitely below 9 millimeters. On the other hand, that's 740 grams, and this one is below 900 grams. I think it was like, below 600, 590, 600 grams. You can definitely tell the difference. Even though that the touchpad is quite thick compared to the iPad 2, it's easier to hold it in your hands, and it's, of course, you definitely need it because you need to clean the screen and the back all the time. Because it's a fingerprint magnet galore deluxe whatever, so that's very annoying actually. The iPad 2 is a little bit higher, as you can see. That's a matter of the bezel. It's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit bigger on the bottom and on the top of it. Both are sporting a 1.3 megapixel camera on the front, while there's no camera for the HP TouchPad on the back. The iPad sports a camera on the back, as you might know over there. There's nothing on the HP TouchPad, kind of sad. What about CPUs? We have the Apple A5 that's based on the ARM Cortex A9 processor, comes with a PowerVR GPU, pretty much state of the art right now. And in terms of performance, there's some great benchmarks over at AnandTech.com. It's superior compared to the NVIDIA Tegra platform. Over here we have the brand new Qualcomm Snapdragon APQ 8060. It's based on the ARM v7 instruction set. It's kind of an ARM Cortex A8, but Qualcomm pimped the SMID performance a little bit, and you know, they have somehow their own layout. But I was a little bit disappointed when it comes to battery life. Both of these devices are sporting a pretty huge battery, 6,300 milliampere hours, and yeah, the HP TouchPad 6.5 to 7 hours of battery life. The iPad, I would guess like 11.5 hours of battery life. That's a huge difference. So let's switch on these devices. And yeah, maybe I would like to turn this one around over here, and then you see already a huge difference. As soon as you're switching on the HP TouchPad, you can see this home screen, even though that you haven't unlocked it, and you're already getting these messages. This messaging system is definitely something really cool, and something that I like about the HP TouchPad a lot. Let's go back to the main desktop. Over here, as you can see, completely different concept. It would kind of look the same when I'm opening this kind of app view, right? But what I like about the iPad, it's very smooth. So can you see that how responsive everything is? And yeah, the HP TouchPad is just a little bit different. Of course, again, it's a different concept. So while I can arrange apps next to each other, everything is running in full screen over here on the iPad, of course, with iOS, was it like 4.3 or 4.2? And I'm sorry, I'm not this big Apple guy. They kind of added this feature over here that you have a kind of multitasking. Well, these apps over here are running in freeze mode, while the HP TouchPad is offering you wheel multitasking. So if I would do a YouTube video playback, it will still run on one task, or in one task, while I can still open or already open another one. So let's take a look at the most important app in my opinion. That's the browser. And we need to talk about browser features and browser speeds. I did the HTML5 test on both devices, the HTML5 test, HTML5test.com, by the way, so you can check it out for your own, is giving you a number or kind of benchmark about the capabilities of your browser when it comes to HTML5 features. The Apple iPad 2 received 217 points, while the HP TouchPad got 229 points. And just to give you an idea, the Apple, not the Apple Playbook, of course, not sorry RIM, the BlackBerry Playbook got 274 points, while the iPad Transformer got 249 points. So the company that was really pushing HTML5 got in with the weakest score so far. Kind of interesting. SunSpider, JavaScript benchmark, Apple iPad around 2190 milliseconds, and now the HP TouchPad 3961 milliseconds. That's slow. It's by far the slowest score we ever had on any tablet. The iPad Transformer is on the same level as the iPad, while the BlackBerry Playbook just turned out to have like 2550 milliseconds. But anyways, this platform is kind of lacking some speed. Oh, and yeah, it's definitely lacking some performance. Can you see this? When I'm scrolling up and down, and it's just stuttering a little bit. Now let's take a look at the iPad. Oh gosh, this is like so smooth, and I really like it. How about a double click to zoom? Look at this. That's how you need to do it. And over here, oops, oh, that was quick. That was a, can you see this? How this is trying to re-render the site again? Okay, see that, right? Sometimes it's not reacting. And then, how about pinch to zoom? It's just shaking all the time. Kind of weird. While the iPad is just, wow. How about the accelerometer? Here we go. It's pretty decent. Well, almost. Let's check it out on the iPad. Oops. Okay, here we go. Nice. So that's definitely a huge difference compared to the HP TouchPad. Let's go back to the home screen again, and let me show you a little bit about another huge advantage of the iPad, of course. That's the App Store. 100,000 apps for the iPad, for a touchpad, not a touchpad, for a tablet device, while on the HP App Catalog right now we have around 300 apps specifically developed for the HP TouchPad. Huge disadvantage again over here with HP. Well, still, what's very cool is the native email app. While I'm using Gmail over here, this one is really neat. You have these different columns. You can get a POP3 exchange, whatnot in there, right? And so that's pretty neat. While this is just the native Gmail app that I'm opening in the browser, so quite an advantage over here with the HP TouchPad. Besides that, let me show you a little bit about this messaging system that we have over here. You know, these are all the small little messages that you're getting from Facebook, or when a new email arrives. You don't have anything like this on the iPad 2, but this is something that they already saw with Android and with HP and with Playbook. So with iOS 5, we'll see a huge update for all the Apple iPad 2 users. Another interesting thing is just type, of course. For example, if I type in just ANG, it comes up with applications, with my contacts, with emails, and you know, it's just doing a local search of all the files, and that's pretty neat. Apple has something similar. Let's try this. Do I have an Angry Bird on here? I don't even know it. Oh yeah, okay. Here we go, ANG, and it also found some music, and yeah. By the way, talking about music, let's switch on some music over here. Let me see. Oh, wait. Let me just... Okay, let's get this one on. So this is just a mono speaker, which is quite a disadvantage. But it's pretty loud. And yeah, maybe we should just oh wait, hold on. Maybe we should just use the same album. Just believe me, that's a mono speaker. Now it's starting again. Nice one. Okay. Whatever. I'm not gonna record this again. Now let me show you the speaker of the HP TouchPad. Okay, let's get to the music application that I downloaded. And okay, it takes a while. In general, it's pretty slow when it comes to loading apps, and let's start some System of a Down. That's pretty decent, huh? It also feels a little bit warmer, the sound of the HP TouchPad. And I think most of the time you would like to listen to your music by wearing your headset on a tablet, I mean, or just connecting it to your stereo, right? So yeah, final verdict for these two devices. You can tell that Apple just has quite some experience with the tablet form factor right now. Our iOS is super smooth, quick, fast. The browser performance is just fantastic. I love the look and feel of the device. It's pretty decent. But there's some disadvantages. It doesn't offer you real multitasking. It has no flash support. So this is something where the HP TouchPad is definitely superior. And the email application is fantastic. Their messaging system is great. Their Just Type application is really cool. It also, you know, that's kind of interesting because I haven't shown you. You see the different keyboards over here. The HP TouchPad also comes with a special row for the numbers, while you have to switch the key on the iPad over here. So another little advantage for the HP TouchPad. Yeah, the native apps like email, calendar, even a fantastic Facebook app on the HP TouchPad. That's something that I really like. But in general, this feels a little bit like a beater. A couple of times when your apps are downloading data in the background or when installing an app, the whole system's kind of stuttering, it feels sluggish, but you can't face anything like this on the iPad 2. And again, over 11 hours of battery life, 6.5 to 7 hours of battery life. So 16GB version of the HP TouchPad is the same price as the 16GB version of the Apple iPad 2. Therefore, right now, I have to tell you, clear winner on this one, Apple iPad 2, and that would be my recommendation. I'm Sascha from netbooknews.com with the HP TouchPad and the Apple iPad 2. Thanks for watching.